Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna get some light on here. Oh, we got babies doing all kinds of things today. These babies are eating pretty good. I put a little bit of puppy mush in it, but they're still pretty much just interested in the milk. But they're all doing really well. Mom stayed with them all night last night for some reason. She just wanted to. I guess a day off yesterday made her feel pretty good. And last night she wanted to be with them, so I let her. But you can see my little girl's too skinny. It's time for her to quit nursing. So I'm gonna try to stay ahead of her feedings, and that way at least they're not going to be draining her, and let them do both like Sheba and Chloe did. So, and these guys, they heard the dinner bell in here, because I always bang on the pan a little bit just to get everybody awake and get their attention to sounds and stuff. Now these guys heard it and they went crazy. They thought it was dinner for them. I tell you, it was so funny. One night, I watch our videos up on my TV, which is right above their playpen, and I was watching a video where we were weaning, and I was tapping the pan, and you could hear all the puppy noises and chirps, and these guys in their playpen heard it on the video, and they got all excited and wanted to eat again. So I had to change that video because it was like really stirring them up. But Maggie was the one in particular. She was running around the playpen, looking all around for the food pan. She's like, well, where is it? Oh, she was cracking me up. Somebody's getting my feet. Walter, you're just chasing after me. Quit. Oh, don't get me. No. Don't get me. Where are you? Stop it. We have made some changes. Ouch. Little Novi. Okay, Walter, I gotta get into my safe zone. Little Novi was chosen, and he was gonna go to a lady in Virginia with breeding rights. But in our vet exam, if I can hold him and show you, they said he had a little bit of a hernia. And they didn't think it was very serious. And he could probably be okay for breeding. I can't see the hernia at all now. They said it would probably resolve itself. And he goes back in 2 weeks to be rechecked to make sure whether or not it's a hernia or a fatty tissue. It could be a fatty tissue. Your chunky puppies sometimes will have fatty tissues that look like a hernia at first. But like I said, I can't see it at all now. But I talked to his new mama, and we decided she's going to leave him with me. I'm going to have him rechecked, and if need be, we'll have him neutered, because we don't want to be breeding puppies that are likely to pass on hernias. And we just don't know for sure with him, but I would rather let him go as a pet only and no breeding, just to make sure. And his mama now is going to take our little blue and white boy, Amos, instead. She needs and wants a new stud for her breeding program, and she wants one that came from Thor. So we actually had one little boy left, that little blue and white Amos, and she decided she'd take him. So all our puppies are spoken for. Novi, he will be up for adoption. Anyone that's interested can reach out and let me know. He's going to make a great dog no matter what. This hernia thing really isn't stopping anything from his quality as a dog. But I would feel better as the breeder. Oh, come here. Who is providing him? I would feel better if he was not used for breeding. I want to see you. Can I look at your little belly? Let me see. The hernias usually are right here, one on either side. And the vet, he had one up here that was showing pretty good when I was at the office yesterday. But I haven't been able to find it since I've been home. And I have twisted him and stretched him and done everything I can to try to get it to pop out. And it's just not there. But they do pop back up inside sometimes. And that can be what happened. I don't know. I've never had one with that. And I don't want to just assume the vet's wrong, because they can make a mistake, or they can mistake what they see for one thing when it's actually something else. It really depends on what the next visit says in 2 weeks. So, but he is still available, and he is still the same price. Well, if you're interested, just reach out to me, because if he does have a hernia, I'll take care of it and have that done, and we'll find out the details in 2 weeks. But I got a feeling there's no hernia, and I don't think there's going to be anything to fix in 2 weeks, and they won't fix it in 2 weeks. They'll recheck him, and if there's a hernia, it's probably another 2 weeks. I think they have to be around 10 weeks old before they'll do the surgery. And it's like a 5-minute surgery. The vet says they do them all the time. They're no big deal. It doesn't change the quality of the dog at all. So he's a great little puppy. He's going to make a great pet. And he is still available. So if anyone is interested, just reach out and let me know. And you can talk to the vet, or whatever you want to do. I can, it'll be 2 weeks before we really know, but he will get rechecked in 2 weeks. So I would just rather not risk selling him with breeding rights. If he does have a hernia, we don't, the vet told me if he was going to a pet store or something, which none of my dogs ever go to pet stores. I do not provide them to pet stores whatsoever. I don't provide them to brokers. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't care for that, and I don't want, that's for a different type of breeder. My babies all get rehomed to hand-selected families who I feel are the kind of families that I want our babies to go to. Families like us who just want a crazy cool dog. Yeah, you go be crazy over there. I can't handle crazy and the camera. So anyway, I tell you, something changes almost every day when we're at this stage with puppies and stuff. So I'm just grateful I still had one little male, because otherwise she would have had to wait till the next round of breeding. And she was happy to take Amos. He's a different color. He's all blue and white, but he carries all the same color genes that the other little boy does because of mom and dad. And that's what she wants for her breeding program. Somebody who can produce little babies like this. And Thor, he's a great little stud. We're going to breed Delilah with him one more time before she retires. And I think they're about done with their milk. I may go ahead and... Are you done, babies? It looks like you are. They did pretty good. I want to get them on the puppy mush as soon as possible. And then on the dry kibble. But they'll start coming out of the playpen. I've got to have at least another week. And let these guys have the living room. It's possible these guys could get big enough, quick enough that they can all be out together. I don't know. I just know I can't keep them all in the same playpen because they're at different stages with eating. Mama Delilah is still going to have some milk and still going to nurse part of the time, and I don't want her going in with Sheba and Chloe's babies to do that because they are fully weaned now. They want to latch on. They do. They still latch on to whoever will let them, but it's only for a second. They're not actually eating that way. They're eating good. Soft mush out of the pan. In fact, I've started mixing some dry kibble in with their mush, so they'll be on dry food probably by next week. They definitely have the teeth for it, which is why I'm standing in my safe zone. They love to get my toes, huh, Walter? They're all just doing amazing. And it's nice weather outside, so my pack are all outside. Hopefully I can get out there and clean up the back deck and steps and everything leading into the house and get the door cleaned up, I hope. I think we're done with the rain for a while, I hope anyway. Yesterday I thought we were going to get more, but I don't think we did. I was playing around with Maggie's name today and looking it up, trying to find one that fits with our theme of keeping biblical names. And when I think of Maggie from the Bible, I always think of Mary Magdalene. But I got to looking, and it's also a play off of Margaret Mary, or Mary Magdalene, and it means pearl. So we're going to name her Maggie Pearl. Or maybe I was honestly thinking about Mary Maggie Pearl. I mean, not Mary, but Margaret Maggie Pearl. And as a tribute to my aunt, hey, you get away here. That's a no-no zone. Uh-oh. We have reached the fly swatter stage. Out, out, out. Out, out. Go, go. The no-no zone. You have to go. I got after them, I think it was yesterday with the fly swatter. I think it was Novi, or no, it was Mac Daddy. He had a hold of Walter, like right here, and was dragging this poor baby. He was laying on his side, and Mac Daddy, right there, was dragging that kid all the way down the whole length of the playpen. And he was just sliding all the way down and squealing. And I got up and I got a hold of Mac Daddy and told him he better quit it. He was being a bully, wasn't you? Yeah, you're too sweet to be a bully. Aw. They all have a little bit of bully in them. Even Walter. These my sweet babies. Hello, little Rosie. Hello, little Rosie. So now I have a Rosie and a Maggie added to our pack. Hey, that's my foot. That's my foot. Y'all don't chew on me. Don't chew on me, Mac Daddy. Don't even think about it, Rosie. Nah, don't you get my toes. This has always been my baby puppies. One of their favorite things to do is to lay on the big dog bed with the moms. Oh, Maggie, I promise you, Delilah will get you. Oh, but that's milk. I see milk. It's always funny to watch them go from nursing babies to weaned babies because they still smell and recognize, ouch, a nursing mama. And it's still very familiar to him, but it's not allowed anymore, is it? It's not allowed, is it, little Maggie? Hey, turn around here and look at me. Hey, I want to see you. Hey, Splash. Maggie. I'm not going to get her face, am I? Mac Daddy, quit getting me. Quit getting me. Splash, don't make me get the fly swatter. No zone. Go. No zone. Oh, all my phone cords are back there. I'm married to an electrician. You would think we could come up with some kind of a way to keep the cords off of the floor, which I do have attachments on my computer. I can do some up there, but it's more of a nuisance. You go. You go. And babies need to learn. They need to learn where they can go and where they can't go. Huh, little Ellie. Little Miss Ellie. Oh, you're so sweet. Look at that sweet, adorable face. I just love that face. Such a sweetheart. Who's crying? Splash, do you want a drink of water? I will let you in there, baby. Come here. He knows what he wants. I need to get their bed cleaned up. Yeah, he wanted a drink. Or maybe he just wanted in there. Let's go see Delilah's babies again, and then I'm going to have to get off of here. Oh, yeah. Out like a light. They're actually starting to use the litter tray. So I was real pleased with that. Let's see if I can slide you back. Put you back over here. This one will be a little tricky. Hey, Miss Shelley, you want to get right in there and come for a ride? There you go. There, babies. That's what we wanted. Little D. Little Gabe. Who are you? Are you lovely? I think you are. Amos. Mosa. Shelly. And who are you? Barry. I couldn't think. I couldn't think. Huh, Gabe? Huh, Gabe? Little D. She just looks like Delilah in the face. I mean, she's just a spitting image of her. Oh, what is it, baby? You want to talk to me, huh? You just want to be touched and pet. They're growing up so fast. I know everybody is just counting down the days, waiting till you get your babies, but I'm trying to slow it down a little bit. I haven't had enough time, or it doesn't seem like it. I mean, I've been with them every single day, but I can honestly say usually, especially when I have multiple litters, I'm looking forward to the day they turn 8 weeks old and they get to start separating out of the pack and going to their individual families. But and these guys really are, they're turning into a handful. I can't put the little beds in their playpen now because they want to tear them up. They're starting to really wrestle and a little rougher than I like with each other, like dragging Walter around the playpen. And they're starting to get demanding, telling me when they want out of that playpen and when they want their food. That's just part of growing up. That's what they do, which is all good. That means they're growing and progressing just like they're supposed to. But I feel like I've missed a lot. I haven't missed it. I just haven't had the time to thoroughly enjoy it because I've had so many other things going on. And that, I promise, is one of the main reasons I decided to start breeding, was so I could enjoy baby Bostons without having to keep every one of them. And here I am now. I have so many of my own. I can't believe how many I get to have. Snow White, she's eating my dust. I've got my 7 dwarves and we're still growing. We're still growing with Maggie and Rosie and another little boy on the way. So I never thought I could have so many and be able to enjoy them the way we do, but we really do. And they all fit perfectly. You would think this many dogs would be too crowded in our house, but it isn't. It really isn't. Each one of them has their own place. And it's all a perfect little fit. We're very happy with every one of them. But I do need to rehome adults when I need to, if I want to continue to be a breeding, because I mean, I do need the space for dogs that are going to be breeding. So I do need to rehome Candy. So if you're looking for an adult, Candy will be 2, I think, in October. And she's had 1 litter. And she would just make a great pet for anybody. She's house trained. She's very, very laid back. She's playful, but it's not on the high energy level. She just loves to play with the other dogs. She's very, she gets along with everybody. She's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, big, lovable girl. She is a little bigger than Delilah and Chloe. I think Candy weighs 24 pounds. So she ranges between 22 to 24 pounds. And she does need to be rehomed. We have her son, and I have Reba that we want for our black and white puppies. And we're only going to do 1 or 2 litters of black and white puppies a year. But, because we're going to do our colored Bostons too. I want to continue to do that. Especially the fawns and the dilutes. That's why those are probably my favorite colors. Yes, they are. But I love the black and white too. There's that gorgeous little girl face. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here and get everything cleaned up. I got the little baby's bed done, but I still need to do the big babies, and then I'll be putting them back up, and they'll take a nap now. It's almost time for their lunch. So I don't know. I guess eventually I'll get on the same feeding schedule for everybody, but right now they're on different schedules. You leave that alone, Miss Emma. No, no. That's my computer cord. Nope. There. Oh, they're just so much fun. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day. I got so many things to do today. I'm going to start trying to organize my office and my dad's room and start spreading stuff out and put things away in a way that works a little bit better. So, anyway,